All right, folks. David Scott and Bradley Everett are still going at it here.
What's the score?
4-2 to you. And David's in the lead, 4-2. Breaking now. I'm not sure. I would definitely talk to the board people or the people up at. What was the final result of the? Okay, so the Texas team finish line 2 came in. They won 4 matches out of. They won 3 matches, 3-2. So congratulations to the finish line, and also to New Era for putting up a good fight. And meanwhile, over here, David's getting ready to break. All right. Thank you, Bob.
Link.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I got mixed up. Link. Okay. All right. There you go. Hope you guys have fun. All right. Hold on though. Okay, folks, Bradley Everett trailing now, I think 4-2 against David Scott. Hi, are you guys coming here now? Okay. Stand by, guys. I enjoy this match. Somebody wants to ask me a question, so I'll be right back. hopefully I'll run into you later. Hi.
Are y'all just doing this live stream, or is it kind of stay on the website?
We, in the next few weeks, TAP Nationals has a YouTube channel. We're hopefully going to get it all up on their Nationals YouTube channel. So I would basically, if I were you, I would contact TAP on that. Hopefully within the next, few days after the tournament. Or we haven't really decided exactly which channel it's going to go on, but it is going to go on YouTube, and it's going to be a TAP-related YouTube channel. Yep. So, hope you guys had fun doing this. Did you win your match? I wasn't here.
Yeah, it was sudden death. He broke, ran it down. Chris,
okay.
He broke, ran it down. The other guy ran out on him. Good match.
In the meantime, please let everybody know we're streaming it for,
Yeah, we got all over our cases.
And if any of you guys are licensees and you have a website, you're interested in it, if you want, you can actually embed my stream into your websites. So, just trying to get that word out too, because a lot of people will just go to your local site to get results.
Right. Yeah, we won a couple prizes in that giveaway.
Oh, did you? Okay. Good for you. Good. And you guys won this 3-2, right?
3-2.
All right. Well, congrats. Well, thanks, Trevor. Chris.
Appreciate you guys doing this.
Hey, thank you very much. Okay, folks. David Scott here is trying to figure out a way to turn himself loose on Brad. Mike helping him out, a little bit of coaching. And that's Mike Scott. I don't know if they're brothers or related at all. Father, son, I'm not sure. Oh my gosh, all this time I've been working, I forgot it's Halloween, kids. Today's Halloween 2013, folks. If you're just joining us, you're watching the TAP National Championships here. This is Daniel Busch from POVPOOL. And sure is a pleasure to be here. I want to thank Kelly Nace, Lloyd Shanter, Rich Nace, and Ian Brock for making this possible for me to come out here, for accommodating me and allowing me to come cover the action here for the TAP Nationals. It's nice to be in Chicago. I've never been here before. And I got to meet Angel Levine yesterday for the first time. And I'm meeting a whole lot of new faces. It looks like David is poised to run out here. I think he would, if he makes this ball and clears up. This will be game, set, match. I fear this is the end, and Brad Everest shakes David's hand. And the Bros and Brew from Virginia take another match. And I think that was a final. Let me just find out exactly if there's another match. Stand by. Please have this seat right here. All right, folks. So the end result of this is, well, it still remains to be seen. We have 2 sets each by both teams, bottoms up versus Bros and Brew, and I'm sitting here with Tim Weller. How you doing, Tim?
I'm doing pretty good. I didn't play so well myself today, but we've had a long match, and we're gonna go ahead and play some sudden death pool here.
That's right. Tim Weller plays with bottoms up, and they're representing Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it looks like right now we're gonna look at Bradley Everett just had to come up with a tough loss against James, but right now we're looking at.
So you're going to put Stan up against James? Would that be the way to do it?
What's going to happen
strongest
is,
players?
with the ranking system, what's going to happen is we've already exceeded our numbers to play him. So Ron Fetterman is actually going to end up playing probably one of their 3s. I'm thinking either Roger. Yeah, that looks like Roger to me.
Okay, so this is a sudden death match. Roger Vandoren from Bros and Brew versus Ron Fetterman.
Yes, sir.
Of bottoms up.
Okay, we're getting ready for the lag here.
What's the cue ball doing there on the side there?
That is kind of ironic.
Yeah. All right, that's a very fast lag from both players. And
I wanted to, since you invited me over, I did want to, thank some of their players like Stanley DeLuca that didn't play today. He wore his favorite white T-shirt today. He wears those every week, every day.
All right.
All right, so it looks like we have a winner of the lag. Ron Fetterman's going to be taking the break here.
Okay. And how long has your team? Did you guys just form this team for this event, pretty much?
Nope. This team has been stuck together for probably about 10 years.
You guys are old friends.
We've had a base team of probably 3 or 4. So we kind of add and subtract a couple here and there, but we've played a long time together.
There's a lot of talk in the chat room about being flagged. Can you explain a little bit about being flagged?
When you come into events like this, you find a lot of people try to abuse the system. This is a handicap system, so you have a lot of people that will sandbag. And what happens is they'll request a coach to come over and watch somebody because they're shooting above their skill level. A form of cheating called sandbagging.
So yeah, because this is a national event, then you would expect that some of these players have spent the whole year sandbagging so that they can come here and clean up. That's the hope.
Absolutely. When there's a lot of money on the line, people do.
So there's flagging. Flagging goes on here.
Correct.
Okay, that's understandable because it is a national event and it's the final of the year.
And money's on the line.
Money is on the line.
Well, it looks like we got our match started here. Ron didn't make anything on the break, so.
Sudden death, and looks like Roger Vandoren is going to play the 11 or the. Oh no, he called. I don't know what he called, but he did thin the 5.
He did. He's looking rather comfortable today in his flip-flops.
Oh
there.
wait, I saw the 5 move, but I guess
we're gonna.
Sit. Yeah. He's saying, look, I hit the 5, bro. I hit the 5, bro. Yeah, he did hit the 5. I saw it happen. The 5 moved.
Did you?
Yeah, the 5 did move.
In these sudden death overtime matches, the intensity seems to be a
that's the
little
thing,
higher.
though, is you can't ever assume ball in hand. You have to ask your opponent. You have to get your opponent to acknowledge the ball in hand.
Yeah, that would be the smart thing to do, especially in a match like this.
So now Ron
the
has
intensity.
actually fouled because he assumed it was ball in hand, and he gives Roger Vandoren
So
ball
Roger
in hand right
will
now.
approach a table. Yep, ball in hand with an open table.
A little bit of work to do, though.
Yeah, there looks like quite a bit of a mess down there near the rack. Looks like Roger's going to start off with the high balls here. Try to take the 6 in the side.
6 ball, low balls.
Up.
Low balls.
Did I say high balls?
Yes, that's okay. You're nervous.
It's been a long
I
day. It's
understand.
true.
This is sudden death, folks. This is a 1-game match.
Being a 1-game match in this situation is very important as well, because both teams are at 2 games apiece. So this will break the tie for the match as well. The complete match.
2 matches, 2 sets apiece.
2 sets apiece. Yes.
Yeah. Nice shot by Roger. Side pockets on these diamonds can be tough to pocket, but unfortunately he wasn't really putting. I don't think he put too much thought into the cue ball, because he's hooked himself on the 1, which is what he was looking to shoot next, I think. So he's going to have to come with something. He might have to. He might even ask for a timeout. Who knows?
Yeah,
How many
yes,
timeouts
yes.
do you guys get?
Typically, when you play tap at home, you would get 2 timeouts. But in league play, to speed up the process, it's only 1 timeout per match. So you can only ask your coach for 1 timeout.
Okay.
Also, a little safe play there by Roger, just to get himself kind of set up there.
Well,
Ron will approach the table. Looks like maybe he might have a shot or 2 to get started.
well, he's got a long shot on the 10, but I think his priority is to get back into that stack somehow and maybe knock a couple of balls out of the way.
Yeah, sometimes finding that ball to start is the difficult part. But
It is.
hasn't left himself much here.
No,
In a little bit of
exactly.
trouble.
We might have ourselves a little safety battle.
When the balls get stacked up like that, I guess you have no other option. You can see as the intensity level increases, the time of play slows down.
Yeah, I mean, there's pressure, so these players definitely want to put some thought into the game. They don't want to just free stroke their way through it.
Looks like we had a safe by Ron, which will bring Roger back up to the table. Looks like Roger will have to play the 4 ball up in the corner.
Ooh, he rattles it.
That's those brand new diamond tables with those deep pockets.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful tables, though. Beautiful.
Yeah, I have a pretty good feeling these tables came from the BCA event in Vegas from July. Because I'm noticing a lot of the sponsor stickers are still on them from the BCA event. Very, very good tables.
Looks like Ron pocketed a ball. He's moving around, see what he's got left here.
Well, Ron's shooting stripes. And it looks like the only available is the 11, unless he thinks he can bank the 14. I don't know if he's even if he can see an up.
Oh, he's going to cut the 14.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is he playing a combo?
Oh, that
Or
would
is
be
he
very
playing
aggressive.
the 13 in the side? Maybe he can see the 13. No, he's playing the combo.
Oh, just missed the combo in the side.
You know what? I like that shot because he essentially took those balls out of the problem area.
Ron, being skill level 5, probably thinks maybe open up some balls and maybe Roger can't get out, so he's got to get his balls in position to maybe try to make a run here.
So Mike is going to come and give Roger a little assistance. In this sudden death scenario, though, they probably only get one coaching session. Is that
True.
Yep.
True. One time to approach the table to talk to your coach. All right, looks like we're going to go back to play here. Got some advice from Coach Mike.
He's told him to play the 1, back cut the 1.
Very tough shot. Well, it's shooting over a ball.
Yeah, he's hampered. They call that the Chinese snooker.
Is that what they call that?
Yeah.
Huh.
When you're snookered in front of a ball, not behind a ball.
Watching the replay, it's was no easy shot.
Oh, but I think he hit the 1,
Yes, he did.
so it's not going to be ball in hand.
Ron's back at the table surveying, see what he's going to come up with. Looks like he'll try to pocket that 11. Next shot probably looks like maybe a shot at the 14. It probably isn't a shot that he wants because the cue ball is going to run on him, but I believe that it's going to be makeable here.
This might work out for him. Yeah, I was thinking the cue
was
ball
nice.
might travel in front of the 2 and the 8 for a shot on the 12 there, but I don't think he got enough roll. That's the ball he wants to get out of there, is that 12.
That's stinky 12.
In fact,
He missed it by a half a roll, I think, but he does have some. I mean, if he has to come down table with the 9, he probably. Oh no, he's gonna try to. Well,
right here, he'll bump the 9 coming back up if he doesn't put
that's a tough shot.
anything
here.
crazy on the ball.
Tough shot.
He's gonna block the pocket.
Can't tell from here if he can make that 4. If it's hooked on the corner there, I don't know.
He's looking at it.
The way he's looking at the 1, it doesn't look like it's good news down here. I don't know.
Maybe you're right.
Yeah, I think we're going to take a shot at the 1 in the corner, or excuse me, this side. Nice shot.
Look what he's done. The 12 blocks his route to the 4. So he's shooting a safety here, or
No justice for any good shot,
I
right?
don't know if the 2 has a pocket. Doesn't look to me like it goes past the 8 into the side.
Yeah, and the 8 ball doesn't allow it to come down into the corner either. He's kind of snookered himself here. Looks like he's called a bank here. He's going to try to bring the 3 back across into the corner.
Well, no go.
There we go. Looks like he's left Ron with 1 shot, maybe the 12.
Yeah, this is a real opportunity, though. This is a real chance to close the game.
Yeah, if he makes the 12 here, we have the 13 sitting in a corner and the 9 and 8 kind of in the middle of the table.
Hey, Ron, could you move a little? You're blocking our view.
Kind of hard to tell what's going on, Ron.
Give me a break, Ron. Come on. Okay, swing and a miss. But you know what? He's got that 13 there. That's perfect insurance for him. He's doing okay. He's
Yeah, looks like the only shot that Roger has going to probably come down here and take this duck in the corner.
the 4 ball there.
Yeah, I think he's going to have to take 4. Unless he opts to put his 3 in place of the 9 now. I mean, sometimes it's a decent defensive move.
Yeah, that's common move. You know, though, if he plays his cards right, plays the balls right, he could actually run this out. If he gets the right angle on the 2 ball, makes the 4, gets a good angle on the 2, it'll go in the top left corner, and then he's manufacturing a possible breakout shot for the 3.
And of course, we went back to the original plan of playing the 4. Went off 2 rails to play that.
Oh my gosh, cue ball
Isn't the identical.
came almost right back to where it started. Played that rail first.
Are we looking at that same bank shot?
Now he's, I don't know, is he? Yep, he was.
Looks like we have a pretty good opportunity for Ron here. All of his balls are wide open. As long as the 8 ball has a pocket, might have a good chance for him.
He's taking a look at it.
I don't know that he got the leave that he wanted.
Yeah, that's going to be difficult.
A lot of these amateur shooters, when you come from playing on bar tables and those smaller tables, they don't realize that this felt is very fast in these tight pockets. You make a lot of mistakes up there.
Yeah, and take a look at this. Ronald has a real chance. Roger has a real chance right now.
He's left him rather nicely.
Yeah, Fetterman has opened up all the possibilities for Roger by moving that 8 ball.
Oh, whew.
You see that? He almost
by Roger, yes.
he almost sticked himself.
Figure he plays this with any speed at all, he's going to come out for that 8.
Yeah.
Looks like we're going to have a mark in the pocket here for the win for Roger. This is the hardest ball in the game ever to make.
Pressure for the win. And it's there, and everybody is cheering right now for Roger Vandoren.
Roger takes the sudden death overtime match.
Yeah, and we are going to have to find out from our TDs and coordinators who is coming up next on these stream tables. This is Daniel Busch with POVPOOL, and you're watching the 2013 TAP National Championships. I'm sitting here with Tim Weller. Thanks a lot for joining us here to represent your team of Bottoms Up. Sorry that your man. I'm going to let you go so that you can give someone a whooping.
Hey, thanks. I'll see you later.
All right, Tim. Thank you very much. That's Tim from TAP, and he plays for Bottoms Up, representing Pennsylvania. And we're going to have some more matches coming up soon. Please stay tuned, and we'll be right back on POVPOOL. Thank you.